Hello, this is Mr. Buffington, and we are going to talk about circles and circumference today. How much fun is that? Oh, yeah. So, a couple things that we are going to talk about. First off, we're going to do a brief, very quick overview of the parts of a circle, and then we're going to be calculating the circumference of a circle. Let's do this. This, my friends, is a circle. It's a round, two-dimensional circle looking thing. And this one's yellow, so that makes it even more fun. Alright, so this is a circle. I'm going to go over the three basic parts of a circle. This is what you call the diameter. The diameter is a line that goes through the center of the circle and hits the two end points on the circle, along the outside of the circle. This purple line is called a radius. A radius is a point that goes from the center of the circle out to the outside, hitting the edge of the circle. Maybe I should have started with the name of the edge of the circle, which is the circumference. So the diameter goes from circumference to circumference and hits the center. Radius starts at the center and goes out to the circumference. And the circumference is this thick red, basically the perimeter of a circle is the circumference. So what we're going to do today is actually calculate the circumference when we're given the length of the diameter. So how would we do that? There is a really simple equation that says the circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. It's written like this: circumference equals pi d. Now the question is, what in the world is pi, or this symbol that looks like, I don't know, some ancient relic with like stones standing up or something? We're not really sure. So what is that? Pi is a number. It's a number that represents, and this is going to sound complicated, but just bear with me, it represents the ratio of the circumference and the diameter of a circle. Okay, so basically it is a number, and it's consistent with every single circle. Now, unfortunately, it is a very big number with lots of decimals, so we are going to try and simplify it. And basically what you need to remember is that pi is about 3.14. The number 3.14 is approximately that number pi. So instead of saying circumference is equal to pi times the diameter, we're just going to say circumference is approximately equal to 3.14 times the diameter. That's how we're going to write this. That's what we're going to use for an equation moving forward. So after all of that talking, let's actually show you how quick and easy calculating circumference can be. Here it is. Find the circumference when the diameter is 5. Okay, that's my equation, 3.14 times the diameter. My diameter is 5, so I just substitute the diameter of 5 in there for the letter D, and then I multiply 3.14 times 5, and it gives me 15.7, in this case, centimeters. 15.7 centimeters. That's it. You're just doing one multiplication problem. 3.14 times whatever the diameter is. Let me do another one. This is real quick. What if the diameter is 8? 3.14 times the diameter, 3.14 times 8, 25.12. That's it. That's how you calculate the circumference if you're given the diameter of a circle. It's probably the easiest operation or easiest equation to do with a circle. You just multiply 3.14 times the diameter and you're given the circumference of a circle. So, brief overview. We talked about the parts of a circle: the circumference, diameter, and radius. Then we talked about calculating circumference when you're given the diameter. Hope that lesson was helpful for you. Have a wonderful day.